See, salts are the compounds which are formed by the reaction between acid and base, or we can say the compound which is formed during the neutralization reaction is called as the salt. So we have to write definition first. So compound which is formed by the reaction by the neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction between acid and base. Between acids and base are called as salts. Okay, are called as salts. Generally salts are neutral when strong acid reacts with strong base or weak acid reacts with weak base. Okay, then the neutral salts are formed. Okay, neutral salts have pH value 7. Okay, then neutral salts are highly soluble in water. We'll write salt only, not neutral one. So salts are highly soluble in water. Salts are highly soluble in water and they dissociate to form ions. Which are they? Cation and anion. Okay, understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, actually your voice is lagging for me. Can I rejoin?
Yes, but first take a screenshot for that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Done?
Done, sir.
So now we will discuss about few reaction by which we will form the salt. Okay. So first reaction I'm going to write here. Suppose we have like carbonate salt of metal. We have carbonate salt of metal. Carbonate salt of metals. When they react with dilute acids, they form like salt of other metal, along with water molecule. Okay, so we will go through the example. Example here, these reactions are very important. Example. Suppose we have sodium carbonate. It is Na2CO3. It's Na2CO3. It is sodium carbonate. Okay, when it reacts with dilute acid, we have taken HCl, hydrogen chloride. Okay, it is in aqueous form, so we have to write AQ here. And sodium carbonate, which is present in solid form, so we can write solid over here. When they react with each other, okay, they form, see here we have sodium and here we have chlorine, so will form NaCl. NaCl, which is sodium chloride. So here we had two sodium, so here we have to multiply by 2. And then we have 2 chlorine now. So here again we have to multiply by 2 coefficient. Okay. So first product will be sodium chloride along with C. I had told you before that if we will have carbonate in our reactant, then our one product is fixed, and that is carbon dioxide. Always you have to remember, if we will have CO3 in a reactant, then in product we will have CO2. It is going to be definite product. Okay, and along with carbon dioxide, water molecule will form. Okay, now we have to check whether the reaction is balanced or not. So here we have 2 sodium, here we have 2 sodium, chlorine here we have 2, chlorine here we have 2, carbon we have only 1, so here we have only 1 carbon, hydrogen we have 2, so 2 hydrogen. Now we'll check the number of oxygen atom. So in reactant side we have 3 oxygen, and in product side in carbon dioxide we have 2, and in water we have 1, so total 3. So now reaction is balanced. Okay, so this is the reaction for the formation of salt. Okay, so we had to write description for the reaction. Okay, so I'm writing description over here. When sodium carbonate means Na2CO3 reacts with dilute HCl, dilute hydrochloric acid, gives sodium chloride, which is a salt, and carbon dioxide, and water. These are nothing but the byproduct. Okay, main compound is sodium chloride, and in reactant it is sodium carbonate. Okay, this is the first reaction for the carbonate salt of metal which reacts with dilute salt to form salt of other metal and water. Understood, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
what will happen if we will react sodium carbonate with sulfuric acid? Here we have used hydrochloric acid. If we will react with sulfuric acid, then what will happen? We have to check another reaction. Example number 2. Again, we have the same salt, which is Na2CO3, and we are reacting sodium carbonate with H2SO4. It is the hydrochloric acid. So the product will be sodium sulfate. It is Na2SO4. Okay, and carbon dioxide will release here. Again, here we have carbonate CO3. So one product is fixed, and which is carbon dioxide. Then we have water also. Water will form is H2O. Now we have to balance the reaction. Now we have sodium 2. Here we have sodium 2. Here we have SO4 1. We have SO4 1. Then carbon dioxide from carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide will form, and one hydrogen will oxygen will remain, and these two hydrogen will react with oxygen to form H2O. So now reaction is balanced. Okay, so for this reaction you can write the description also, like we have already gone through in first reaction. So what will be the description for the reaction? When sodium carbonate reacts with sulfuric acid, gives sodium sulfate, carbon dioxide, and water. Okay, understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so wait a second. Okay, so I want you all to take a screenshot for that.
Done,
Done?
sir.
Everyone done?
Done, sir.
Okay, any doubt beta here? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, na? Okay. Wait a second. So this is the reaction where calcium carbonate reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid, gives calcium chloride, carbon dioxide, and water. Okay, that description we have to write for the reaction. Okay, so when calcium carbonate reacts with hydrochloric acid, gives calcium chloride, means CaCl2, then carbon dioxide and water. Okay, so this is the description for the reaction. Any doubt, beta? Yes.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so next question is for Xavier now. Xavier, suppose we have the fourth reaction for, we'll take potassium carbonate. It is K2CO3. It is potassium carbonate. When it reacts with H2SO4 sulfuric acid, what will be the product for the reaction? Who will tell the answer? Yes.
Sir, can I?
Yes. What's your name?
Drishi.
Yes, Dirshi. Go ahead, Beta.
It's K2SO4 plus CO2 plus H2O.
Yes. Will form potassium sulfate. Then again we have carbonated form here. So one product is fixed, which is carbon dioxide and water. Okay. So likewise, we have to decide product if will come in the fill in the blank form, or you have to remember those reactions. Okay. Okay. So can are you able to write this description for the reaction? This is potassium carbonate. Huh? This is sulfuric acid. This is potassium sulfate. Then we have carbon dioxide. And water. So you can describe the reaction as when potassium carbonate reacts with sodium sulfate, okay, the sulfuric acid, use potassium sulfate, and along with carbon dioxide and water. These are the byproducts. Okay. Now take a screenshot, beta. Done. Okay. So we have next reaction for again calcium carbonate and HNO3 we will take now. We have CaCO3, it is calcium carbonate, when calcium carbonate reacts with HNO3. HNO3. It is nitric acid. Huh? So what will be the product for that? Praharshan will going to answer. Yes, fast, beta, fast. Yes, anybody can answer. We do not have time to wait that much. Yes. It's very simple. See, here we have calcium and carbonate. So I have told you before, every time whenever we will have carbonated reactant, then our one product is fixed, which is carbon dioxide. Just remember, this is the, we can say the golden rule for that. Whenever we will have carbonated reactant, then our one product is fixed, which is carbon dioxide. And in general reaction, we have written that water will form. So here we have to write water, H2O. So for H2O, we will have to have two hydrogen atoms. But in HNO3, we have only one. So here we have to multiply by 2. We have to multiply by 2 coefficient. Okay. So now, the next product will be calcium and 2NO3. So here we have Ca, in bracket we have to write NO3, and here we have to write twice. Okay, so calcium nitrate, then we have carbon dioxide and water are our product. Easy or very easy? Yes, easy or very easy? Yes.
Very easy, sir.
Yes. So here I am writing calcium carbonate, or I am writing the description. You can write them according. You have to write name just below their structure. Okay. So I am just writing the description, and there I will mention all the reactant and products name. So you have to write whenever you will write on your notebook. You have to write the name before behind, like below their formula. Okay, so I'm writing the description. When calcium carbonate when calcium carbonate reacts with nitric acid gives calcium nitrate, comma carbon dioxide and water. Okay, so take a screenshot for that.
2 carbon molecule compound.
Carbonated means we have like metal carbonate, so there is no hydrogen. If hydrogen will come there, then it becomes bicarbonate.
Sir,
Yes.
HCO3 is the
Yes,
formula.
NaHCO3. Yes, good. So I am writing the general reaction for that. So I am writing general reaction first. Bicarbonated salt of metal bicarbonate salt of metal when reacts with dilute acid. DIL means dilute, dilute acids gives salt of other metal along with water. And see here again we are taking carbonated, so carbon dioxide will be the product, one more. So along with carbon dioxide. Okay, so now we will take example for that. Suppose we have NaHCO3, which is the baking soda. NaHCO3, CaHCO3. It is sodium bicarbonate. You know, most of the time we are using sodium bicarbonate for the preparation of dhoklas, even idlis, you know, and the crepesy and spongy food we are making by using sodium bicarbonate. Is it or not? Is it? That Eno powder also contains sodium bicarbonate. It is a baking soda. So we can eat that also in order to reduce hyperacidity of the stomach. You're getting the point? Do reply.
Yes, sir.
So you are not replying. So I was, you know, like it is monotonic. And I
I
want.
think, sir, your voice is reaching us late, sir. That's why it is
Okay,
happening.
okay. Okay, so sodium bicarbonate when reacts with HCl, it is hydrochloric acid. Okay, so what will be the product? We have sodium and chlorine, so it will be NaCl. NaCl. Then again we have carbonated reactant, so carbon dioxide will be one product, and then we have H2. So this is the reaction. So we have to write description for the reaction. So when sodium bicarbonate is sodium bicarbonate, sodium bicarbonate reacts with hydrochloric acid HCl, gives sodium chloride, then carbon dioxide and water. Okay, so this is the description for the reaction. This is the first reaction for bicarbonate. We'll take one more reaction. Reaction number 2. Suppose we have potassium hydrogen carbonate. It is KHCO3. It is also called as potassium bicarbonate. Okay, when it's react with HNO3. HNO3 is nitric acid. So what will be the product? Again, we have one product is called carbon dioxide, another will be H2O. Okay, so the next product will be KNO3. KNO3 will be the next product, potassium nitrate. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now I'm going to write the description for the reaction. So when it is KHCO3 is potassium bicarbonate, or it is also called as potassium hydrogen carbonate. When react with nitric acid, nitric acid gives potassium nitrate, carbon dioxide, and water. So this is the description for the reaction. Understood? So I think for that we had much example for the formation of salt. So here we have potassium nitrate, we have sodium chloride. All these are nothing but the salt. Okay, so take a screenshot, everyone. So I'm going to describe about the types of salt. Types of salt. So we have beta 3 types of salt. Number 1, we have basic salt. Number 2, we have acidic salt. And third one, we have neutral salt. Neutral salt. Okay. So what are basic salt? When strong base reacts with weak acid. Weak acid. Then the salt form is called as basic salt. Basic salt. Okay. For acidic, when strong acid reacts with weak base, gives acidic salt. Acidic salts. And what about neutral salt? When strong acid reacts with strong base, or when weak acid reacts with weak base. Okay, then the salt are formed are called as neutral salt. Then, or they use neutral salt. Neutral salt. Understood now all three types of salt? Rishi?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So these are the types of salt. We have already gone through that in beginning of that chapter. Okay, we have revised that. Not an issue. Okay. Take a screenshot, beta.